Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and I am back and ready to do some daily sheets for my daily planner, which I use to just kind of narrow down what I do in a day so that way I don't get super stressed out. Otherwise, I spend the day thinking I have 10 billion things to do when really I could just narrow it down and then not be so stressed out. These are my printables. They are available on my website. I will make sure to link them down below. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm continuing on with my journey of using older sticker books because this has been so much fun for me. So I'm going to be going in with Fun Florals, Squad Life, Neon Lights, Colorful Boxes, and then Color Story. I think this is 3, and this is Colorful Boxes 2. So we're gonna go in and see what we can do with this. This one might be one that I pull in for multiple. Definitely, I think Neon Lights will be fun. So I'm gonna kind of just look and see what we can do. And then of course we have some floral. So we're going to do 5 days worth. I have some horizontal, I have a vertical, and then more horizontal to finish it out. So let's go ahead and start with a horizontal one and just see what we can do. Horizontal is sometimes hard depending on what kind of stickers we have. So if we have some full boxes that I can use horizontally, then we'll use those ones. But sometimes I don't have, you know, a lot of those. Okay, this one has quite a few, so I think we'll be okay. So let's go in with some of these. And I'm just going to add some of these fun boxes to kind of decorate in here. Let's use this green, and then I think I'm going to go in with the stripes. Just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything in here. And we'll probably pair this with some florals maybe. Okay, but I do have some boxes, so we're going to layer couple boxes on top of some of these so that way I can actually use them functionally. Otherwise it's like I can't do a ton. I do like to keep track of stats, so I am going to put a box over here in the corner. We can even add some of these in here to kind of pull in some more of those colors. I wish I had some smaller boxes, but a lot of them are the bigger ones. So there's that. I do have the stars, and then there are some of these roses, which I kind of put myself in like a, we're going to have to make it all work, even though a lot of this doesn't match each other. But you know what? We're going to go with it. So I think I'm going to bring in some more of these roses because why not? They go with most of this, so I think if we pull them in some other spots, we can make this work a little bit more. This one doesn't have a lot of quotes. It has quote boxes, but it doesn't have like any quotes, and I honestly don't know if any of the books that I pulled out really have quotes in it, but I might have to kind of hop around to get some quotes in here because I don't have a lot of quote options. At least my initial thoughts. I'm going to pull in some more of this teal because we do have some of that. So I'm going to do this Shine Bright. And again, I'm just going in. We're not thinking too much about it. The more we think about it, the harder this is going to be. So I'm kind of just winging it here, and then we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to go back to that rose page, and I think I'm just going to put a bunch of roses all over the bottom. Just to fill in some space. Luckily there's some going different directions, which is really nice, and then we can kind of fill in with the little roses. As usual, I have the hiccups, so I apologize in advance. What else is new? It's like, is it a video from me if I don't have hiccups in it at some point in time in the video? Okay, I think there's some quotes in here. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit. Let's go with Make the Time. This pink works. Make the time to get things done. Okay, so I think I'm going to call that one good. Pretty simple, and I haven't punched it yet. I am going to go ahead and flip it over, and let's go in with the Fun Florals book and just see what florals I have left in here. So I have a lot of these left. I have some empty pages in here, which I'm pretty proud about. I've used this book quite a bit, but there definitely are some florals in here that I've been hoarding, so I kind of want to finish off this set. Well, I'm not going to be able to finish it off, but I kind of want to use this set. This set is calling to me. So let's go ahead and use some of this because we have some nice giant pieces. That'll make filling this in a little bit easier. I think I'm going to go in with my boxes just because I know I'll have some colors that can go with this. So I'm going to grab brown, and I'm going to do this lighter taupe shade. I'm going to go ahead and lay that in here. And then we'll also do, actually we'll do red because there's a coral color in here. So we'll grab the coral full box if I can get there. Again, I'm looking at the flowers and kind of just pulling out some colors from those to help me. And then trying to think what book has this blue. I think Pastel Boxes has a nice teal color in it. That will work really nicely in here. So this is the color scheme we're going with. Oh my gosh, that was so crooked. Do it again. Let's try to fix that one. Okay. Better. Okay. I'm going to leave these all out because I'll probably need some of those boxes again because I'm going to do some smaller boxes. But I do just want to get in this decoration because it's so pretty. And we're just winging it, as always. Winging it. And I'm sure there's some quotes in here. Get out of your own way. That's a good one. You glow girl. I want to do this one. This one's fun. It fits in there nicely. And then we will need something to cover that up. So I'm going to go back into neon lights because I think there were some square boxes maybe. Like the monthly boxes. I can't remember. But we'll see if there's something that kind of matches that I can use. Okay, hopefully those weren't the only ones. If not, I'll look at one of the other books. Okay, let's look at Color Story. One of these has to have something that matches, right? At least I'm gonna hope. I feel like this one would be the most likely. Let's do this one. Let Your Dreams Blossom. It's kind of in that color realm. I think that works. Okay. And then I think I'm going to keep the rest of that pretty simple. And then let's go ahead and add in some different sized boxes because I do like to add a little bit extra in here if I have it, which I only have quarter boxes for this color in this book. So I am going to add another little box because sometimes I have an extra to do. And then I think I'm going to do the brown. I'm going to go to that brown shade. Let's grab a different size. Just add that in there. Again, keeping it really simple, but at least my page isn't plain, so works out. Okay, I think that's it for this page. I actually really like how this page turned out. It's really simple and doesn't have a ton going on, but it also feels pretty decorated, which is nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop touching that one. Okay, 2 pages down. onto our third page, we're going in with a vertical, and I think using Squad Life would probably be the best choice for a vertical option. I think this one's a seasonal one, and since we're technically still in winter, I guess I should go to the winter section, but I don't know. I don't know if I want the winter section though. I kind of want to use, I think I'm going to use the spring section. We're just going to skip winter because I'm over winter. I'm all done with it. So let's skip it. Let's just skip it as a whole because I am all done with winter. And if I do that, then I have all these big, like, fun stickers that we can put in here. So I'm going to use this one. It has that pink color. Hello Sunshine. I don't even know if this one really has a lot of full boxes either. I don't think I have any full boxes, so maybe this one would have been okay. I guess this one would have been okay on horizontal, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and use some of these, and I'll probably just pull out some of my own boxes to finish it out. I want yellow, so I'm going to try to find a shade that goes along with that, and I feel like the darker yellow that I have works pretty well for that. So I'm actually going to do 2 boxes of that one. Oop. Okay, and then I'm going to go to a purple shade. Let's see. Gotta find the right purple shade. Okay, I think I like this one a little bit better. It's a little bit more of a muted purple, which I don't think is a bad thing. There are too many books on my desk. Okay, I lied. I'm going to go with this purple from Spring, because I like this one. This one has a little bit more of a pop in the coloring. So I'm going to go in with this color. And I'm going to add a couple of additional boxes to some of these, just to add a little bit more. And then we do have a small page with some floral decoration that I'm just going to use to kind of fill in some space now. Just going to put in some of these florals. I guess these are kind of just like filler florals, right? Kind of what they look like to me. There's some that have like the little stems, so I'm just going to grab some of those. Like some of my own little pieces. Put that in there. Again, pretty simple. Nothing too crazy on these sheets. That's usually the goal. Don't have to do a lot. Okay, I think there are some like functional, yeah, so let's use like this, remember, just to add some words on here. Let's do the green, remember, and then let's do a today, like stats as of today kind of thing. Grab this yay. And then we even have these fun little scallops, which I completely missed. So that's my bad. I'm going to add a couple of these in here because I missed them. I'm going to trim that. I don't mind it going over the yellow, I just don't want it going that far into the white. Okay, I think that one's good. pretty simple. Again, keeping it nice and simple. Nothing too crazy. So let's go ahead and flip that one over. And then the next book we'll go in with is The Color Story. And this one we got to figure out what set we want to use. Because a lot of these sets and this one I've 100% been hoarding. Like this one, I know I've been hoarding. I've used a little bit of this one. But this was definitely one of those books where I just hoarded a lot of the stickers. So, okay, I think I'm going to go back to this one. I'm feeling in like the floral vibe kind of mood. Okay, so Let Your Dreams Blossom. We have that really pretty gold foil. I do have... Well, I guess that's technically not a part of that set. I feel like I have to have at least one more, right? But maybe I just fill it in with a box. Let's do a blank box, and this pink matches perfectly. So we'll just add that in there. And then I have a little bit of floral design. Not a ton, but I have some. So I'm going to go ahead and add some of this in here. Put this up at the top there. And add some of these words. One day at a time. Okay, I definitely am going to need something in that spot. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely going to need something. I'm going to go back to that pink shade because that pink shade is perfect. And get a little bit more of that in there. I wonder if there's some florals in this book that can kind of go with that, or something in here that will kind of go with these florals. I don't think there are. It's worth a shot. There might not be anything in here that I'm like, it doesn't really go. I'm really proud of how many sticker sheets in this book, though, are empty. That is an accomplishment. Okay, yeah, I'm not really feeling any of these. I do have some of the pieces that are just like the green, and I feel like this pink one would be okay to add in here. And then even maybe like these green leaves, but since they have the gold foil on them, I feel like they're okay. Okay, so I need something to fill in this spot. So colorful boxes it is, because this one has some quotes in it. I think I'm going to use this one, to Get Out of Your Own Way. Stick that right in there. Again, keeping it pretty simple. Okay, we'll have to play with this one on the next spread. Okay, I don't really think there's much else that I can add. So, just going to add in a couple more layering elements. But other than that, I think that's it for this one. Okay, so we need to do one more. And it's going to be a horizontal. So let's play with the colorful boxes book, because this is the only one that we really haven't, besides quotes. But there are some like florals in here that we can use. So I need to decide, do I want to go more pastel, or do I want to go, I think I'm going to go more pastel. I feel like there's more options in the pastel florals because I can use some of these. So let's go in with some of these fun like sketched boxes that kind of look like they were painted. I'll do my favorite colors all together. And I do have, this is kind of a square, so we'll kind of put that in there and make that work for that. And I'm going to go back to the florals page, and we're going to add some of these. They have like the flat edges to them. Some that can go in different corners. Thought there were some that were just flat. Okay, yeah. I don't want all corner pieces. I'm going to trim this one in half. So I'm going to lay it down first, see where it goes, and then I'll take my X-Acto knife to trim it, the edge of that box. And I'm just going to put that one back in my planner spread. We do have some bigger florals, but not a lot. This one's definitely not a book that was like meant to be, you know, decorate with this book only, but we're gonna try. I do have some to-do stickers. We have some specific ones. I guess we'll use this purple one. At this point, I'm just kind of filling some space, so I'm like, where can I fill in some stickers at? I'm actually going to put this in the boxes, knowing this side is going to get punched, so I just have to remember that. And we'll pick some quotes, just one day at a time. And I like this create more. So this one was definitely a little bit more difficult. It doesn't have as many things in it that, you know, you can do stuff with. Okay, yeah, I think that one's it. Gonna keep it pretty simple. You know what we can do, just for fun, and to make my bullet points on here look a little bit more fun, and then that way they match. I'm gonna go in with these little bullets. I'm just gonna do every other. Just like this. Then I feel like it'll match a little bit more. Yeah, I need one more blue. There you go. Don't know if I'm going to use them all, but at least the option is there. All right, let me punch this. Punch all of our pages so that way we can take a look at them all together, but we did it. 5 pages. All done. It's like a workout when you punch thick paper like that. Okay, so we have page 1 and then page 2. I think this one's one of my favorites. Even though pink's like the main color, I do actually really like this one. Then we have 3 and 4. And then we have page 5. So all have a little bit of a floral element to them this week, but I do like how they all came out. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!